So last we were together, there was the chaos of all the fighting going on. Everybody sort of got split up around the property as the undead were attacking from different locations, the ghosts and stuff. Most of the civilians ran out of the building, or after you guys got them out, and they're outside. A few of them have started wandering back in now. The dead have all been dispatched away and sent back to hell, and things are getting quiet now. People are starting wandering around, arguing, talking about what happened, and whose fault is this and what's going on. And a lot of them are coming and starting to clap you on the back and tell you good job on that one. I think we would all been screwed.
That's right. That's why we're here.
Any configure settings isn't doing anything for me anymore. Oh, it's minimized up top. That's why. Never mind.
Okay, cool. Let's put this over here. So as things start settling down and folks are chatting with you, I'll start bringing people back into the bar. Anything you wanted to do during this brief interlude as people are moving around? Why can't I move anybody? I'm going to refresh. Oh, I see what's going on.
So just generally sort of move around the property, try and see if there's any stragglers, anyone injured, get everyone kind of collected together inside the inn proper. We don't know exactly what happened before everyone rushed in.
Well, there are people scattered about the property. Actually, you start wandering around. Upstairs, there was a couple. There was three folks, I believe, that were upstairs. A halfling, a dragonborn, I think it was, and nope, a halfling and a bard were upstairs. The bard had dispatched one of those critters as well that had come in through the top, and they had been fighting there. That's about it. Otherwise, it was the blacksmith who comes wandering. I'll bring him on too. There we go.
Genica.
If anyone else doesn't like that custom bar like me, if you unclick the custom bar, save it, but then you have to recycle your screen and then it'll pull it.
Oh, good. Just had to refresh it after we did those changes.
Yeah. Yep.
At least it's quicker to refresh this one.
Oh, Bullhollard, Farina, Chance, Genica.
There's a bunch of folks.
Next, random peon 1. Miracolis, Martinique, random peon number 2, Luca, random peon number 3.
Yeah, and don't matter the color around anybody. That doesn't mean anything yet. Someday it will, but not yet.
Oh, okay, it's like Luca's like a reddish.
Yeah, that's because it's come down as hostile, and orange is in neutral and green's otherwise. But when Sunday when we do patrols and stuff, then I'll use that, but not yet.
That's weird because because you always appear yellow to yourself, and other allies appear green, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen the player side on that one. I haven't tried it.
That's what it looks like for me too. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and so we'll just be going around basically making sure the undead are truly gone. Just keep trying to get everyone gathered together so we can actually get basically a cohesive story as to what actually happened. I'm fairly sure we know what happened, but I'd like to hear basically different viewpoints from everyone else in case someone saw something that we didn't. If there's someone behind this who basically they saw the distance or had any information, we can kind of glean as to what caused this.
Get the last two in here.
Tarpon.
Okay. That's all of them finally. So the big green one actually is a half ogre, who is the cook.
Oh, that's right. I can't click on this one.
Which one's this one?
Like before in like Roll20, you can kind of click to basically make that ping to show you what I'm looking at.
Oh, there is a ping in here.
With R or something? Oh. Oh God.
Just gonna keep pressing buttons till something happens.
Ping. No, it's a combination one. It is because I get to choose the buttons, and they are set to ping. X to kick it into the pointer, and then it's left and right click
Touchy, touchy. Mal is so smooth.
Nice ears.
Creepy.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
I think I'll take it off of a hand icon.
What is that?
It's the ping thing. You can ping something.
Yeah, it's like
How do you do that?
like your
You hit the X button first, and that turns it into a little hand, and then it's just left click to ping it,
Oh,
right click to move the screen while you ping
like
it.
you're poking Orden
hey,
in the
buddy.
ass.
And I'll get you right back from behind. I'll fuck your head. Hi, Mal.
Oh, neat. And it even actually shows the same color as your player
That's cool.
color. Yeah, so you can tell like the gray one is me, the red one is Mal, and the other color is Orden.
I can tell by the size. Mal's smaller.
Oh, and you can even like set little focused points. Neat. So I can just be like, what guy? That guy.
Oh. Now, which one was the one you said you couldn't click on, or what was that? Everything
Oh.
was good. Okay.
Yeah, that's the half ogre, right?
The big green one. Yeah. So, and he comes out, he's a little different than the half ogre you see. One, he's not violent, and two, he seems to be a bit more intelligent. Maybe he got more higher in the gene pool.
Yeah, that's even technically even better than Merrick. Merrick
And
was
so
violent. He was just our violent.
Yeah. But the half ogre's coming out. He still has a pot in one hand, and he's just stirring it. It's a good sized pot, big enough that actually Orden could probably stand in if he wanted to.
So you're
Well,
just
smaller than I am.
kind of just
I actually tried to represent that too, so I made my token small, but not
Not a small
itty
small.
bitty.
The half ogre.
Half ogre just raises an eyebrow and says, "Did you carry that out of the kitchen?"
Yes, can't burn. Pot's hot.
Yes, you're very dedicated to your craft, I see. That's very admirable.
He sort of smiles. Talk funny. Heard that before.
That oil can flying around?
Yeah,
Yep, or a random bat.
it's okay.
He was a token and now he's just a bat. It's pretty
Yeah, he
cool.
changed his picture.
Nice.
He's got like 5 extra pictures in there.
I like multi-sided token.
I knew Mal did. I didn't know oil can did too, but that tracks.
Kind of infectious.
I think I had the same thing for your owl too. That's what that weird token was when you first came on. So, Korga then is she's pleasant enough. He just sits back on that little table there and puts his little pot on the big empty table in front of him, and every once in a while leans forward, stirs it.
I believe the kitchen is safe if you want to put it back on for the heat.
He picks it up and starts trudging back slowly back towards the kitchen.
So, who is the actual master of this place? Who's the owner?
That would be whose little token's a little big. Is this lady in the back right corner?
Oh, she doesn't have a name.
Alicia is her name. And let's change her rotation too.
Ah.
And
Did I just
I
delete
see. Just need on hovered for anyone. Sorry.
Just delete my token or something? Because now I'm looking at the roof for some reason.
Yeah, I don't see it anymore.
Where'd you go?
Did you change your elevation accidentally?
It's entirely possible. Is there
I
a way?
don't see him. No, because that's not on this map. We're not using it on this one. I'm not quite sure where Mal is. Oh, and you're not even on here either. Let's just drag another one out.
No, Mal's here.
Let's just drag another
Nasir
out.
Oh, did I accidentally delete my token somehow?
I don't know.
Huh, weird.
We'll get used to it. We'll figure it out. So yeah, there's a crowd of people in here. People are all talking and humbling and mumbling about what's going on.
Hey, Nasir, what are we doing here again? We're waiting for those nice speech bubble, by the way. We're waiting for those idiots who think they can take us out like that was in old Dagger Turd Town.
You see Nasir kind of just basically just shushes Mal. Looks or basically just basically glances around without moving his head at all the people here.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
we're going to go check outside to make sure that there are no more incoming. Is there? Look over at Alicia, Mistress.
Well,
Is there anything you need?
to make up for the reason of why they're missing 2 players, let's say that Thorin and a group of other men, as well as Meta Rakir, all went off. There was a discussion about how the necromancer who summoned all these had to be somewhere nearby controlling them, and so they went out scouting, looking for them. And we'll say that's where they're going to be out till they're back in the game.
Okay, I mean that's cool and all, but I'm still going to drag the other PCs
Yeah.
outside. That's just
Hey.
that's just a pretext.
James,
Yes, sir.
how do I increase my AC one for my?
Didn't we discuss this
Forge.
last time?
Yes, we
No.
never figured it out. I go into the cogwheel. I see calculation equipped armor. I guess I could do custom formula.
Yeah, mine says it's 3.
You could also add like an effect on yourself as well, a
But I
passive
thought-
effect if you wanted
I thought we
to.
did- Where's the item?
How
What
do you
item
do
is it
that?
that gives it to you? Hold on. What item is it that gives it to you? Before you do
It's
that.
not. It's an ability. It's
Ability. Okay, so let's go to your features, and then we're going to scroll down. And which one of your features does it for you?
Forge Cleric.
It's Forge Cleric.
I don't think it's on there. That's the problem we had last time. Well, Forge Cleric is on there, but it doesn't show
I
that.
see Blessings of the Forge. Is that it? At first
Yep.
level, you get +1. Okay, so let's edit and see what it's supposed to be doing. Effects. Blessings of the Forge. Effects.
Oh, is that the one that's kind of
Friends.
variable? Like you can pick
Adds
either like a +1
+1.
to your weapon or to your armor, or it's just +1 armor.
So why is it not doing it?
Weapon or armor, but Orden only puts it on armor.
Armor data, armor class value, add 1. Submit. All right. Do we have to do something?
Are you making that an effect or?
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to do this now. Yeah, let's just do custom. Just put a number 20 in there for tonight.
I can't. That's the problem.
Okay, I'll
I
do
could
it.
do a custom
Flat.
formula.
Do flat. That's how you get. That's how you just pick
Okay,
your number.
there you go.
And we'll fight with it between. I get a piece of paper and start writing these down.
Yep, mine's like that too.
There you go. Good enough.
So does Mistress Alicia have anything to say back to Nasir?
So, Alicia's a bit little upset about what's going on. I've been here for less than a month. I just bought this place up in Neverwinter.
You bought the bar here while she was in Neverwinter?
Yes, we bought the bar there. I bought it from the previous owners. He was coming
Bought
out.
it sight unseen?
Well,
Orden
let's
grumbles
say
into
it was
his
in
milk.
a bad situation and it was a good option, or the only option.
We've got lots of space here. It's beautiful, except for all the corpses and stuff. But yeah, you're on a major crossroad, right?
Exactly. This is guaranteed business.
There
And
you
we're
go.
also still a day off from the city. Until this happened.
You gotta look at the setback. Sometimes that happens.
It does, I guess. And if you don't need me, I'm going to be in the back and see what the damages are. You, get away from that! She yells at one of the guys that bending over the bar.
All right, understood then. We shall return shortly. He'll sort of like
So
wave.
the red tiefling that's over by the stage
Mulholland.
walks over. Yeah, Mulholland gets up there on top. Looks at, walks up onto the stage. Hey, everybody. Okay, it's I'm very glad we got rid of the undead. Thank you very much, by the way, gentlemen. But are we going to talk about who murdered the guy upstairs? He says,
Ooh, this is interesting.
I don't want this to slide. Something bad happened here.
Mal puts his hand over.
What happened? Who's dead?
He's
Yeah, I'd
like,
like to know too.
go for it. Give me an acting.
Okay.
Or a performance or whatever performance.
Who knows? That's not going to work. Hey, 16, 17. Wow.
Nice.
I mean, you're standing behind me, or you're pretending to sound like Nasir?
No, just like the rabble, you know.
Harumph, yeah.
He says, well, it's his friend. And the bard turns around, Tarbin. Says, yes, it's my friend. He was somebody here, one of you bastards, I think, killed him last night. Or maybe this morning.
Just call us bastards.
I think he was speaking collectively.
I
Save their life, ungrateful shit.
He wasn't
He says-
talking about us.
He said, just the fact that you cut his throat and stuffed him in a box.
Ooh.
Says, I'm out of here as soon as this is done. As soon as we're over, I have to get on the road. I don't want to be part of this anymore.
This is
The
Tarbin
bard
Tall
goes.
talking.
Yeah, this is the bard. And he goes over and sits down.
Hey, Nasir, what do you think? Should we find out who did that?
So, what was that you said?
I said, hey, should we find out who did that?
I can probably do this.
I mean, you know, the better off, you know, when it comes down to being a Fey hero, you know, we have lots of responsibilities.
Oh,
And
by we mean you, Fey Hero.
we all are. I mean, I'm not the only one. I couldn't have done it on my own, right?
Uh-huh.
Well,
But let us do this. Which room is the corpse in?
He's not in a room. He's in a chest outside in the
did you hear
barn.
that part?
Yes. Show me where, please.
Okay, Luca goes. He says, I found him. I'll show you. Luca's a big old dragonborn. I'll come too. Oop, those doors open those. Patrick, another dragonborn, friend of his.
Mal's gonna pop his head in the window. Hey,
Comes
Arden, are you
in.
coming too?
Is this the chest?
Yes.
All right. Nasir will give a sniff. Does it smell of decay yet?
No.
All right, good. Not gross. Didn't really want to deal with that of more today. All right, then I'll just throw open the chest and look and see what he's got.
There is a body going through what do you call it? Rigor mortis. Stuffed in there, a little bloating and icky, but we're still guessing within the last day, unless you make a medicine, I can nail it down more.
All right. Look, it's not his specialty, but he'll look over at the other two. Can either of you figure out how long ago this one was killed?
They found him last night.
Well, yes, they found him last night. That does not mean he was killed last night, although presumably it would have been not too much longer before.
I'll go take a look.
Make a medicine roll if you want. Otherwise, just an icky, bloated corpse.
He'll poke at it a little bit.
You can tell it was in the last day. I mean, you know that.
I'd say it's probably been at least a day. All of a sudden, his pirate costume comes on.
Okay.
Right then, you look over at Nazir will look over at Patrick and Luca. Are you this man's friend?
No, never saw him before last night. Came in with the fancy dress guy.
I see. Well, if I'll do, he'll sort of look around, go outside, look around.
Nope.
I intend to use some magic. If you do not want to witness more than you can bear, perhaps you should leave. It is up to you.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Dragonborn, they just laugh. Buddy, have you seen half of what I've seen? You
Okay.
have fun.
That's enough, Gary.
Keep centering the token every time a word says test pops up.
Yes, it does.
Because why are they up on the second floor somehow?
Oh, yeah, I've got another set of them, I guess.
I'm muted. Like it's showing up way over to the right of everything to me.
I bet you there's a second one over there.
I'm gonna see what's going on over there. Why does that keep popping up over there? Oh yeah, there is. Oh yes, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the circle on bubbles. So what that's doing, if well, this is actually rather fascinating. You go check one of them. Not everybody. I'll take. Let me get the group token. I'll show you what you can see it. But anyways, it replicates what's happening over there in another picture. So you have tokens, but they're not really tokens of yours. They're like a mirror image way over on this other one. So that way, if someone on the second floor looks out the door, they can see everybody on the barn floor.
Oh.
Very cool.
Yeah, in fact, I'll show you on the. This is actually sort of rather cool. I'll show you. Nobody else will be able to see this, but you guys can see it. I'll show it on the share screen thing.
It wasn't moving it over there earlier when I was typing. That's weird.
I think it's because, yeah, I'm not sure. And share screen, but I know where I can turn that off while we're doing that. There. So if I zoom this out, I have two maps like we normally do.
Oh, yeah.
But in this case, what happens is there's the little purple boxes teleport you from map to map. And then there's a big box drawn to the shape of this other room that replicates everything on one inside that box as a darkened token on the other box. And so that way when I'll move someone around, like we'll move Mal. And then he'll also be moving if I off click him now. Over here, now he's down as well. So if you
Okay,
can see
that
it,
makes
you're
sense.
actually remote moves them around. So it's a way of pulling off. This advantage of doing this way rather than the levels is I get to have the faded rooms, or what's it called? The fog of war. Because I noticed the other fog of war really was just a black room in and out. You never got to see the map ever again until you went into the room again. So at least this way we can see it. So I don't know. We'll bounce around, trying
For some
both.
reason I can't watch your stream. It's too much. It just locked my whole PC up.
Oh, sorry, man. Stop stream.
It shouldn't. My PC has plenty of juice to handle it. That's frustrating.
Well, let's get back together again during the week and start turning some of the junk off you don't need on the settings of this game. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that says turn this for higher performance.
All black now.
All right.
I gotta reset.
And well, while we're waiting for him to reboot, anyways, the on the other side of things, I'm debating about actually moving this onto Forge and not hosting it on my own, anyways. I think once I get everything cleaned up, I might just do that. We'll just go there because then it'll be up all the time, and I don't have to worry about the security part.
That's what my Wednesday DM is. It says he's going to be doing, like within a couple months, we're going to be switching over to basically a Foundry, but he's going to have it hosted on Forge instead of running himself.
So either
And
I'll
I'd
do
be-
that or I'll do Amazon. Either one.
I'd be happy to contribute for that too,
Okay.
since we're all using it.
So yeah, I think it might be a little bit better. One, I don't like the 5 to 7 assaults a day I get on my firewall here. It's like, damn it, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
That's horrible.
Yeah. It is like, really? Okay. And so and then also I don't have the fastest internet connection here. I mean, it's a gig, but that's down at the router. That's not at my room.
Right. And so what's happening right now is we're all running off of your computers.
Exactly. So all of you guys are all channeling down to my oldest computer I own, which is my sound computer.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with mine, but it feels like it's running a lot harder than it usually does. Do you guys get this? Your browser does not currently support WebGL rendering, which is required by Foundry. Did you get that box?
No.
No. What browser are you in? Firefox or Chrome?
Firefox.
Where is that in Firefox?
I got mine in Chrome. I didn't get that, so it might be different.
I'm still a black screen too after rebooting.
Oh, poop.
This sucks. Might be going to Forge faster than I thought. All right, hey, this whole map is done over on Roll20. Let's just go back there for tonight, before we lose the whole night playing with this, and I'll play with this some more some other night.
Well, it's
Because I don't want to lose the whole night fighting with it. We've done that for
if
two
we
more
don't do it
sessions.
tonight, we'll have to do it next time. I mean,
I'd rather do it between games though, if you don't mind. Oh, we'll just do it now. Hell with it. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't bug me at all, James. I know I am prepared for
neither.
hours of.
Okay, the thing I look at it as that I've just spent 2 weeks preparing for tonight, and I've only got 3 hours.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
like, oh damn, now I've only got 2. It's like, oh,
Let's
this
do
was
it.
a mistake. I shouldn't have done this.
No, but I literally have I've got Roll20 open, so whatever you want to do, man.
Because there's nothing in here that I need. Well, let's just stay. I only got 2 more hours. Okay. All right. So let's see what we can do. Could you? I don't want you to share your screen because I might crash your system.
It's already shared.
Okay, I'll go over and look at it then. Let me get out of this browser. Get to there. Launch stream.
What about the drop-down menu at the top, man? Can you?
Just hit a refresh. I've seen this app before too.
I just refreshed.
Oh,
It
shut.
did this. I refreshed.
All right,
It came
then I'm
back
gonna
up.
pull you to scene then.
Ooh, I like your spell cards.
Where are those?
All the little
I just
macros he's got.
pulled my spells into the macro bar. Yeah, it's colorful.
I gotta find some funky ones for mine.
All the animations were already there. I didn't choose those. I just pulled them onto the bar.
Oh, that's weird. Loads are loaded for me, not for.
Now I'm going to player's map.
Yep, I'm bringing everybody there. It's not doing anything for Matt. Not changing screens. All right, go ahead and hit that little arrow up there by the anvil. There's on the far side. To your other left. I'm sorry, way over on the left side. That
This?
guy. Yeah, and pick like the mansion or something. Let's just go to another map.
Orden lacks permission to update scene.
Things are bad over here, man. Shit.
I don't. It's possible.
All right,
you
I'm
might
stopping
just
recording.
might just want to kill the browser.